Alright, I just wanted to make a little tiny live, so it's not a long live. This one is because I just found out why we were always getting this error. Do you remember the Fastify is already listening? That error, and usually those kind of errors are quite silly errors. And when we found out the reason, we think, wow, why I didn't think about it? And it was very simple. When I did the refactoring of the app TS, so that was 3-4 lives ago, and I moved, I think it was on the second live, on the second build in public live, and I moved in the diary.root TS things, and so here we had app.listen, and then there, so it was like this, I will just undo my comment, I had app.listen. And of course, we had twice app.listen. So Fastify was calling app.listen twice. And this is why Fastify was giving the error that the app was already running. So the error makes sense. So as soon as I found out the issue, I thought, wow, this is indeed so obvious. So we have to remove the app.listen here in our diary.root.ts in our backend. And by removing this, we have, and so we can remove also the Fastify there. By removing this, we are only calling the root there, and because we register the diary router, where we register this one in app.ts. So as you can see, so app.ts we declare the Fastify function. Then here we have app.register. We mentioned the diary router, very similarly to what we have in applications, Express.js application. And then we have app.get, that's our ping endpoint. And then here we have the listen, and we listen for the server. And because now we have it only once, it will work. And so now if I go to my terminal here, I go to my terminal and I will just do npm run start like this, and let's wait, and you see now our server is running on the port 3000. Oh, that's another of my projects. Okay, port 3000, this one, you see. And if we add back what we had, I will just quickly show it to you. Okay, if we add again the app listen, of course, now we know, and I try to run again, this we will get the error we had. You see, Fastify is already listening indeed. So we remove this, and we are all good. What else? I also wanted to mention to you that in git.ignore, I will be adding the dist folder there, because we had some JS files. Those JS files are the ones from tsconfig, the ones being compiled by TSC. So we are also going to ignore them, because otherwise we will have them. We don't want to commit them, so it's important to add the dist folder in git ignore, and I previously forgot to do that. And lastly, so we first commit our first change. I will close this, I will reopen the terminal, I will do git add, so I can commit first that one, so ignore dist ts compiled folder, perfect. Then the second git also updated, by the way, the readme, just about like building public projects, but we will commit to that one later. And then this one, so I thought I did remove already the comments. Let me search. Oh yeah, that's why it doesn't because this is .js, you see, so we don't want to commit to that. I will just completely remove it, get rid of it completely in our git tree, but we'll do that later. And that's also JS. I didn't notice we were committing the JS compiled files, and you see the compiled files are very packed, because they are basically the version is it's a kind of how we can call it, obfuscated. Yeah, it's a kind of obfuscated version where everything is compact and the JavaScript code there is not supposed to be read. It's not supposed to be read, and this is why it's a little bit all compact altogether. But we will just remove that from our Git tree. And then here, diary.root.ts, yes, we removed that one, that's correct. And here I just set the port 3000 for now. But if you wish, for you can keep it for 3004. So that's in app.ts. So if we go to app.ts, this is just that one. Alright, and now we added in our staging area of git diary.root and src app.ts. And here we do fix, and then it will be fastify listen was called twice, something like this. Perfect. So that's done. At least now we have our server running, which is amazing. npm run start. You see, so good. So we can do even Postman, and there we can do 3000 ping, and you see pong, it works. So that's a really good news. It's all running, and yeah, I'll see you in the other live. In another live, so probably it will be live 7.